Don't you think times have changed a lot? Times have changed drastically when it comes to relationships, intimacy, commitments, and matrimony. In the past, traditional values and societal norms played a significant role in shaping these aspects of human interaction. However, the evolution, or rather decay of society, shifting attitudes and advancements in technology have ushered in a new era of relationship dynamics. One of the most notable changes is the attitude towards casual intimacy and sleeping around. In previous generations, such behavior was often frowned upon and considered taboo. Commitment and monogamy were highly valued, and the idea of engaging in multiple sexual relationships was generally considered unacceptable. However, contemporary society has witnessed a more liberal approach toward personal relationships and sexual encounters, and yeah, that means women's body counts are, to say the least, high.
For a relationship to last, who has to be more sexually experienced in the relationship, the man or the woman?
Man.
Okay, raise the hands if you think the man needs to be more sexually experienced for the relationship to work. Raise the hands nice and high. Okay, so that's a majority. Now, just out of curiosity, who thinks the woman needs to be more sexually experienced for the relationship to work? Raise the hands. Nobody? That's why you need to fuck 50 bitches. Like, bro, people think I'm just over here being a dickhead or being a misogynist, whatever. By their own answers, the average girl has a high body count. By their own accord, the man needs to be more sexually experienced. So, it is what it is.
By the way, if that wasn't a drop the mic moment, I don't know what was.
Myron and other personalities do not defend these things for the hell of it, but because times have changed. Waiting until marriage and hoping to land a virgin wife is not practical, and to add insult to injury, women are free to openly express they want a guy with a certain tool size or skill level in bed. Insanity. In today's video, guys, you'll get to know why the dating scene is a bad bet, why men are increasingly done with it, or if at all, exploring new approaches now that modern women are more promiscuous than ever before. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one. But before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Monkey Luffy, an OG. He said, "Woman, I'm not your mommy, go make your own coffee." Me, "I'm not your dad, make your own money." That's not half bad. It might come in handy one of these days. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5 for that comment of the day. As usual, guys, I'll pick one from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. And now, back to the video.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't.
The dating scene has experienced significant transformations in recent years, influenced by shifting cultural norms, advancements in technology, mostly social media and dating apps, and changing attitudes towards intimacy and commitment. While some individuals embrace these changes, others have become disillusioned with the traditional dating paradigm and its associated challenges. Men who genuinely wanted relationships and wives are not finding them anywhere, especially not in the West.
From my own experience, I came to this country when I was younger, right?
From where?
From Senegal, West Africa,
Senegal,
right?
okay.
I've did a lot of stuff, right? I've did crazy stuff. But when it was time for me to get married, I went back home.
Went to Senegal.
I went back to Senegal. Yeah? I found the right woman for me because I knew what I saw. From what I saw in this country, there's no chance.
For the women in this country?
For the women in this country, there was no chance.
So you wouldn't marry a woman in this country?
No. Oh, there's 1% chance.
Right, okay.
Yeah? Because I'm not saying every woman that I meet in the city on Friday night or Saturday night are all the same. Yeah.
That Senegalese man said it clearly. There are tons of women but no wives. Let's delve into the reasons why some men are increasingly dissatisfied with the dating scene, explore the impact of increased promiscuity, and discuss alternative approaches that individuals are adopting to navigate this complex landscape. Spoiler, if you don't date like women, you're screwed. You'd better spin plates. The challenges of the dating scene. One important factor is the unrealistic expectations placed mostly on men. Modern dating culture often encourages unrealistic expectations due to the pervasive influence of social media and online dating platforms. The pressure to present oneself as perfect or adhere to narrow beauty standards can lead to disappointment and dissatisfaction. Well, women can be like Lizzo and be considered beautiful, but men must be jacked to get chicks. People may feel inadequate if they don't meet these unrealistic expectations, which can hinder the development of genuine connections. On top of that, there's a pervasive superficiality and hookup culture that destroys modern relationships. The rise of hookup culture has created an environment where casual encounters and physical attraction often take precedence over emotional connections. That's why people can easily sleep with someone on a first date or even pump and dump. For individuals seeking more meaningful relationships, this can be disheartening and discouraging. The emphasis on instant gratification and physical appearance can overshadow the importance of emotional intimacy and compatibility. That's why a woman with a hot body might be a good bed partner, but if she does not have the skills needed to be a good wife, you'd better not put a ring on her finger.
No, I believe traditional relationships do exist.
Okay.
I still believe they still happen. But if you talk about what traditional relationships were initially, no, that is dead. So you're not really gonna. Well, chances of you getting a woman that's a virgin,
Right.
It's unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the age, depends on.
That's not true.
No, I'm just saying the chances are
In the dating world,
in the dating world.
What percent of women over the age? Okay, the average age of first marriage in the UK. What age do you think it is?
Over 30.
It's 31.
31.
What percent of 31-year-olds are virgins as women?
Probably 5.
Girl, it is not that high.
Yeah, it won't be that high.
31. You're telling me this girl's waited half her life? Cat, I don't believe a single girl that tells me she's over 26, I'll give you, and is still a virgin. I don't believe.
Another crucial aspect of this whole thing is the paradox of choice. With the advent of online dating, women are exposed to a seemingly endless array of potential partners. This abundance of choices can lead to decision paralysis, commitment issues, and constant fear of missing out on something better. The fear that there may be someone more compatible or attractive can prevent people from fully investing in a relationship and exploring its potential. To add insult to injury, modern women can freely have rotations of men, so if one guy does not qualify, she can go ahead, block him, and talk to another man she matched with. Speaking of dating apps, let's not forget the aspect of ghosting, game playing, and mind games. The digital age has also brought about new dating behaviors such as ghosting, aka sudden cessation of communication, and ghost playing. These practices can erode trust and make it challenging to establish genuine connections. The lack of direct communication and accountability can leave individuals feeling frustrated and disheartened by the transient nature of modern dating. If a guy does not perform well in bed, the woman feels entitled to ghost him. Still, wonder why men want virgins? And yeah, 99.9% of women prefer non-virgin men. Listen up.
Do girls like virgin men?
Oh my god. No, they don't.
Why not? Why not?
Because I think it would just be messy. Situation, so I don't think we do.
No. But if he was really attractive, would you date him?
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be a problem though, but if I could choose, I would rather be with someone who's not a virgin.
I would prefer men with more experience, I think.
How much is more experience?
When they kind of know, they can kind of lead the situation, I think that is pretty attractive.
Yes, because it's very sexy to dominate them.
Would you like teach him?
I'll teach him nice things. I'll teach him how to love. If he's a virgin man, like, what are you going to teach him? Like, you have to start softly.
This whole mindset shift has led men to a sense of dissatisfaction with the dating scene. For example, there's an evident emotional exhaustion. Navigating the dating scene can be emotionally draining, especially when faced with repeated disappointments, rejections, or shallow interactions. The constant search for a compatible partner can leave men feeling fatigued and disillusioned. The emotional investment required to pursue and maintain connections, coupled with the uncertainty and vulnerability inherent in dating, can contribute to emotional exhaustion. That's why men embrace MGTOW or even go abroad to find women who are already trained to be wives instead of putting a chick in her place. Also, there's an obvious lack of authenticity. In the pursuit of attracting potential partners, some women may present themselves in an idealized or inauthentic manner. This can create a disconnect between initial impressions and the reality of a person's true character, leading to frustration and distrust. The lack of authenticity in dating interactions can make it difficult to establish genuine connections based on mutual understanding and acceptance. Unfortunately, this also applies to other aspects beyond dating.
I'm going to give you a reenactment of the people at my job. The girls at my job will literally talk so much shit about everybody here. Like, oh my God, her mom's this, her dad's that, her life is this way. And then in the same sentence, they'll go, girl, you want to kick it with me? You want to hang out? I don't know what's wrong with a lot of women, and I feel like it's really sad that you guys cannot connect and have human conversations with somebody without it being about gossip, drama, or belittling another woman. Now, I laugh so much because a lot of you women will call me misogynistic and say I hate women, this and that, but the one thing I don't do is sit there and gossip about people all day long. That's not my daily life. I smoke so much that I like to laugh, chill, and just have a good time. So when I see a lot of women who are just so nitpicky and bash other women, what makes you think I would ever want to have dinner with you, go out with you, or hang out with you? Especially if you're telling me this girl's rape story, or you're telling me this girl's just got cheated on or dog walked, and she told you that behind closed doors, and you're telling me and I barely know you. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, but people at work so fucking fake.
In a world of fakers, being real is revolutionary. Most men want to have a rotation of women but are afraid of letting a chick know. And yeah, most women will say they're busy or focusing on themselves, while in reality, they're smashing with another dude or exploring their options. Another issue is commitment avoidance. The increasing prevalence of casual encounters in hookup culture has led to a fear of commitment among some individuals. The desire for short-term gratification and the fear of missing out on other options can hinder the development of stable, long-term relationships. The reluctance to commit and invest in a partnership can lead to dissatisfaction and frustration for those seeking deeper emotional connections. In other words, pump and dump kind of affairs are way more common than committed relationships, and the men who really wanted to connect with a woman and have a beautiful family are growing weary of the state of the modern dating scene.
Modern women don't like men who commit to them. I think marriage is a great thing. I think marriage is a great, beautiful thing between men and women. Okay, marriage can build a nuclear family. Marriage can make it so that way children come into the mix and all of a sudden things are good. Okay, but it has to be with the right person. For everybody telling you, yeah, chase your success and that woman's gonna stick by you and be a supporter. No, she won't. A lot of times what's going to happen is these chicks will look at you like a sucker. And here's why. Competition anxiety goes through the roof. And then when competition anxiety goes through the roof, what she's going to try to do is throw you off that path and beta-tize you. What she's going to try to do oftentimes is get so insecure and so nervous, she's going to self-sabotage the relationship and leave you anyways. When you do meet a good girl, when you meet a good human, when you meet a girl who hasn't been through the ringer, who's not acting like a modern woman, don't treat her poorly.
All right, ladies, why men are shying away from commitment, let's get into it. And please, don't be offended. Number one, social media. Social media makes you think you have a surplus available options. And I say makes you think you have because the appearance of may not be the reality. Hookup culture. Men don't have to commit to you to get the benefits of that connection. So because of that, why get into a relationship? And unfortunately, because men think that there are lower quality women on the market today, due to perspectives, higher body counts, maybe even personality traits, men think that women today are of lower quality and therefore do not want to commit, or are more apprehensive to commit, should I say.
The changing dating scene presents both opportunities and challenges. While some men may be dissatisfied with the current landscape, it is essential to recognize that each individual's experiences and perspectives may differ. For the most part, though, men who embrace MGTOW are way happier than men who chase women just for the sake of getting some pussy. While it is crucial to approach dating with self-awareness, empathy, and clear communication to establish fulfilling connections, if modern women do not bring anything to the table, you're better off with a foreign woman who is willing to submit to you and be led, or flat out alone. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? What are your reasons to avoid dating? Will women ever realize that they have a huge degree of responsibility? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.